Uh-oh. We might be able to do something. Okay. Oh man, this is crazy. I wonder if I could possibly do this. Hey everybody, welcome to my very first Rent Day Q&A. I was actually supposed to have a special guest, and I think I may be able to actually run two. I may have to do it another way though. So I'm on my computer here waiting on people to come in. I'm going to be answering all the questions from the community posts that I put up. And yeah, we're going to get into it. So just bear with me 1 second. This is going to be a lot of fun. Okay, my two. Okay. All right. So okay. All right. Okay, we're here. Sorry. I'm trying to network and do things. I wanted to have a special guest here, and I'm actually gonna have a special guest. And there's no reason for me to not simply say it because we're going to go live together. We had some hiccups. I didn't know what I was doing, so I'm going to take all the blame. Hopefully, she comes into this live and joins the chat. I'm going to link her page here. What's up, Chad? Good evening, sir. What's going on, John? Thank you so much for coming and welcome. We have some people in here. I'm going to be pulling up the questions. I want to link my live partner who I will be going live with. She's a up and coming YouTuber. Her name is Kayla, and she has a YouTube channel called Kayla's Shenanigans. You definitely want to check this out. She's a young lady. She does like hair care and stuff like that. And then she is also segued into doing personal financing, credit card videos. She has a gold card. I think she just got approved for a Capital One card. She has a Capital One business card, real sharp, and I definitely want to feature her on the channel. And now that I'm going to be jumping over all the hurdles to make sure she is here for my next live, I'm letting you know, and I'm going to link her page in the live chat before I even pull up the QA. Let me grab her page. I'll link it here. Da, 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 da. I'm literally emailing back and forth with her, so I'm really hoping that she joins in because I wanted her to introduce herself, and we're gonna do one. It's just literally once we got over some hurdles, I had already pulled the trigger to go live, so that's why it's just us here. Okay, and I have her channel shared in the chat. I'm gonna let her know. Shared your channel in the chat. All right, that's done. That is done. So, John, you are the only one talking. How are you doing today? I hope you are doing well. This broadcast is actually special for me. It's my first Q&A. Also, it's my mom's birthday. So, anybody coming in, please feel free to give a birthday shout out to Mother Minute because she's probably going to be watching this. She's having a good time. I brought her some flowers earlier, and I'm going to probably try to bring her some grandkids, well, my kids, after I do this stream. Michael Stewart in the building. I knew you weren't going to miss this live because you've seen some of the community posts and how the universe is testing me and how they're trying to really, stop my well-laid plans with all of these mailers, and we are definitely going to get into that. Just got home from the gym and eating some dinner. I'm not mad at you. I ended up having to skip the gym today, and really, I really can't afford to, but it is what it is. So let me pull up on another page the QA so I can read these questions. We're gonna get into these questions. See, the thing is, I'm not as popular as everybody else, so it takes a while for people to come in. But I did announce that I'm going live at 7 Eastern. So people who have questions, I hope they realize that they will be getting read, and I'm gonna go through every single one of them. I mean, it's not gonna be like cool like other people where they pop up on the screen. I don't know how to do that stuff because I'm old and out of touch. But we're still gonna do something. So let's see here for Q&A. Got 19. Boom. Let's open this up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start from the bottom and work my way up. So let's see who is in. What's up? Edris Mata. I told you guys about his page on the last live. Definitely check him out. He's a search king. And like, yo, you should hear him. Like sometimes, like, the Spanish accent comes out ice cold. You should hear him. He'll introduce him. His name's Edras. Oh, ice cold, homie. Once again, congratulations on the nuptials. Just recently got married. And Matt Clausen is in the building. Matt Clausen, he has a channel that's going to be coming out. So now I've announced it so that way it puts even more pressure on him. Uber smart guy, great friend to the channel and a great contributor in the credit card community as a whole. But I am good. I'm feeling really good. I'm like super happy. You can see I'm in my daughter's room and she'll probably kill me if she sees that I have, she got all this stuff back there and God, I spoil this kid. Stay tuned this weekend. So you heard it here first. Stay tuned this weekend. Everybody, we're going to be looking for Matt Clausen's video. You guys should be able to hear me. I have my mics on. Everything's all set. And Anthony Venture has just joined the fray. Matt is a total beast. We need to keep bullying him to make a video. Absolutely. Let's go, Matt. Let's go. So, what time is it? Okay, I'll give it 2 more minutes till 7:05, and legit, I'm gonna get right into the Q&A because I also want to cover, after I do the Q&A, I also want to cover this lovely piece of business that I got in the mail. Well, you got you gotta love it when you see those QR codes. We're gonna we're gonna talk about these things. We are definitely going to talk about these things. Oh, the Amex boss is in the building. Go to him for all things Amex. So, we're also going to talk about this lovely piece of business as well. Turning business expenses into rewards because I don't know why they keep sending me these. I don't know why they just keep tempting me. I have an Amex plan, but Chase is tempting me. Happy birthday, Chad's mom. Thank you, Mr. John R. I appreciate it. And Mother Minutes, if she was like, savvy on doing the live chat, I'm sure she would say thank you. Because, like I said, she watches all this stuff. I didn't realize how big of a fan my mom was of mine, but she loves it. She was actually talking to me today saying that I instinctively do this. I keep my hands in my face all the time. She says I do it like all the time. And I just did it again, but my nose actually legitimately itched. I just did it again. All right. Loving my Amex Gold. Glad I pulled the trigger at the end of April. Man, that Amex Gold. My last video, and I kind of slowed down because I had to travel. I was traveling all day from LAX the other day. So I'm kind of slacking on the other videos that I have coming out. But that Amex Gold is just OP. It is top tier. And the value, especially when I told my wife about the value that I've gotten from this card, her eyes like bugged out. But she doesn't care as long as I take her to Italy and take her here and take her there. She's cool because she just likes the benefits of the points in miles hustle. So, but yeah, that gold card, it's ridiculous. So let's see here. Oh wow, man, I put a fresh shame on the dome, and look at that. Oh wow. Okay. Anyway, sorry. That's a lot of business, guys. Guys are going to take so much pushes. I'm loving the Amex Gold, but yeah, we're gonna talk about that over there. And before we get into Q&A, the reason I like to do this is that it is the first of the month. So anybody with a platinum card, as a matter of fact, let me just pull mine out because I'm a traveler and stays in my wallet. Anybody with a platinum or gold card, even if for some reason you have multiples, if you have a platinum or a gold, today is your Uber Cash day. Your Uber Cash has reset. So I have a platinum and a gold. So for this month, it's not December. So for this month, I've received $25 in Uber Cash that I can use for Uber Eats and or Uber rides or credit towards rides. I always try to remind people at the first of the month because everybody thinks of it on the 28th, and then it's just like, there's a rush, and then, oh my god, Amex sucks, I can't use it. But it's mainly because you're careless, and I am trying to help you not be careless. Now, another reason that I like to do these on the first is this beast right here. I love this card. I'm actually going to order pizza for my kids while we're on this live because I definitely don't want to miss out on the points. I had two meals at a barbecue spot today because I was just ordering food like a fat pig because I couldn't decide what I wanted because I knew that I was getting 6x with this. This is the Built MasterCard. Now, I'm not a renter, but I do like using this card. This card's awesome. You have to do 5 transactions in a month to get your points, but all points values double today on rent day, and you pay your rent and you get points for your rent. I don't know when you pay your rent. I don't care when you pay your rent, but you get points for that. Now, they do have an ACH that's going to be tied to your card. You can actually use that to pay for rent and property management expenses. It doesn't necessarily have to be rent because I actually use this for my homeowners association, and it allows me to skirt a 3.5% fee that they normally charge for credit card payments. So I'm actually getting my money's worth from this, even though it's 1 point per. Hey, I'd rather take the 1 point over paying a fee and getting more points on another card, just paying gimme money. That would be like leaving money on the table. Give me that. So that's a thing that I did. So let's have a look in the chat here. John R., your Amex Gold video was great, Chad. I'm a single dude with no kids, but still playing the game. At that point in life where seeing the world as much as possible is my priority. You have the right attitude. Please travel now. I mean, there's nothing like thinking about a wonderful location and then all of a sudden smelling the ripe aroma of a package that your little broke best friend left in their puffy underwear and managed to sit on your couch with as if they were trying to somehow lock the stench in. Now, don't get me wrong. I love my kids, but you're single, you eat. If you eat out, use your gold card, get your points, and take some jets, man. Lay flat across a couple of oceans, see things, do things, enjoy things. All right, Rudy Daniel says, "Hey Chad, can you do a review on Delta Sky Miles dining at some point? I've already earned a few thousand miles through it." Done. Matter of fact, because I am terrible, I actually want to write that down. I've seen Delta Sky. Why don't I have a pen? I've seen Delta Sky Miles dining, and now that I'm seeing, you have given me an excuse to do said video. I'm gonna write it down on. Oh, let me black out my address so that no one shows up to my house on this bit of business here. To Sky Miles dining. I shot a video last night. I may shoot one tonight. Um, after I put all the kids to sleep, I put the family to sleep. Maybe doing that. So Michael Stewart says, "Did you apply with the Chase mailer yet?" No, I haven't. I gotta talk to you guys about that after the Q&A. Um, God, I really got to talk to you guys about that after the Q&A. All right, Spencer Johnson is in the house. Wow, I think it's the first time I've seen you in one of these, Spencer. Welcome to the live chat. As a matter of fact, stop what you're doing, everybody. Spencer Johnson just released a video. I believe it was yesterday, and I say this all the time. I watch everything about a redemption that he did, and I'm not going to give away what the redemption is because you guys should just watch the video and give them a million views because I've actually watched it numerous times because one of the videos I do plan on coming out with is a reaction to that redemption. Now, the redemption that he did was a fantastic redemption, even though it flies in the face of some of what team travel people would say. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put out a video called a masterclass in point valuation where I'm going to get in depth about really valuing your points and how you should value them for your specific situation. And if you watch his video, and I don't know if he did it on purpose or if it just all the synergy just went, it was a great example of valuing points above and beyond what you see stated. It was a wonderful example. So I had to react to it. I'm gonna feature it in a video that I actually recorded last night because the video was that good. So you'll see my reaction to it. So I was gonna reach out to Spencer, but since he's here, now he should know. So we have Amex Boss in the building. Anthony. All right, cool. So I've given it enough time. I Let's get in the Q&A. Let me go ahead and pull that page up. And oh man, because normally he's here, but he normally comes in late. The very first question, like I said, I'm really not as savvy as these other guys. They're way better with this than I am. So you're not gonna see like magical Q&A uh, whatever. I'm gonna read it, and I just better read it right so that you guys can get it. But the first question we have is from Caesar Joel. He's a great friend of the channel, and trust me, I am fairly certain that everyone in this live chat knows exactly who Caesar is. He runs a Spanish speaking YouTube channel that I decided to subscribe to. And sometimes I watch it, I try to pick up on, words here. I just know tarjeta. That means card. So that's what I've picked up so far. But I show support because he shows supports for everybody. He shows a lot of love on the channel. So if you guys get a chance, check out Caesar Joel's channel, especially if you speak Spanish. It's probably better for you because then you understand what's going on. I get the main gist though. But his question is, am I canceling any cards this year? And yes, I am. And this actually ties into another video that I'm dropping about airline status in relation to airline cards. And it looks like what I'm probably going to do is cancel my Amex Blue Delta Sky Miles once I institute my Hilton Shuffle plan that I have working with Mrs. Money Minutes. And we can get into that later. But as of right now, it's looking like that is the only card. But, I get real pew, 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 trigger happy. So if anything happens, you guys already know I will go live or I'll just make a video of it and let you know. But yeah, I will be canceling at least one card this year for sure. All right, let's see here. Richie's in the building. Okay, the hometown hero. The hometown hero is here. Uh, for those of you who don't know, Richie, I met him in the credit community Discord. By the way, the credit community Discord just got a brand new co-owner, Spencer Johnson again. But I met him in the community in the credit community Discord and found out that not only do we live near each other, we actually live in the same city. So we have both been swimming through quite a bit of rain today, but I am happy that Richie could make it in. So let's see here. So let's go to question number 2. And question number 2 comes from a user named Skeagle78. That's SKEAGLE 78. And his or her question is, how does high utilization work on business cards during 0% APR, new to business cards? Well, basically, what it is that utilization is utilization. Now, on business cards, the utilization does not report to your personal credit report. But remember, your business reports to business credit bureaus. So there's no real reason to keep high utilization on your business accounts unless you absolutely have to, because the rules pretty much play out the same. Your business, under your EIN, if you're using an EIN, has its own credit profile, and you don't want to have super high utilization. You don't want to have missed payments or anything like that. Now, if you keep a balance on it during the 0% period, okay, I get where you're going with this. And what you're doing is you're strategizing, carrying that balance, but you have to be disciplined enough, and you also have to have the cash flow to make sure that you pay it off. Because if you pay even a nickel of insurance, then there was no point in doing any strategy for what's most likely a year introductory rate anyway. There was no point in it. But if you get it paid off, then you know what I mean, you're thinking with, two brain cells at once, unlike most people who normally think with one. So yeah, you definitely want to get that paid off, and that way you can obviously use said introductory rate the best. So let's see who else is here. All right, we got 19 people in here. That's pretty good. All right, so we are moving. So then the next question I have is another great friend of the channel and someone that everybody should know, Jimmy James 6492. He is in all of the comment sections all over the place. He's a welcome sight, and he has great input when he decides that he's going to make some input, but he definitely watches everything, and he supports all the creators. So his question is, thinking of picking up any Amex Hilton credit cards? Short answer, absolutely. So let's talk about my Amex Hilton shuffle with the player too. So here's what I worked out for her. She's not a fan of annual fees. I understand, even though some are annual fees, I just pay them anyway. But what I was thinking was that use a referral to refer her to the Hilton card, no annual fee. We get those points plus the FNC or free night certificate. So then when she gets the card, she turns around and refers me through her Blue Business Plus or something so we can bank the MR points, or maybe even through her Hilton card. It's up to her. And then what I'll do is I'll pick up the Surpass, the Hilton card that I'm really looking into the most. I'll get the points and the FNC. And then in July, when we're both out working in Texas, by the way, I'm coming to Texas in July. When we're both out working in Texas, we're probably going to be staying at a Hilton. Boom, 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 boom. 2 free night certificates. You get what I'm saying? Huh? Huh? See, so that's our shuffle. So we'll do that, and that's probably going to play into the cancellation of the Delta Amex card. I think, and then my plan was to keep the Surpass, have her keep her no annual fee, hopefully get an upgrade deal, but also within probably the next year get the Aspire. Even though I am not a huge Hilton stayer, I just want to check it out. So let's see who's in the chat. Just got in. What did I miss? MR, welcome back. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Mark Vargas, welcome to the party, Mark. Spencer, I love Jimmy. Yeah, Jimmy's awesome. Come see me in Texas. I have to see. I think I'm I'm going to be doing a hospital system out there. A lot of their locations are in East Texas, but I think I may be going west because they said I may have to cover sites in New Mexico. So I may actually be very close to you. Definitely, once I am boots on the ground, I will reach out and we could definitely see if we can collab and get something going. Oh, you're in Houston? You know what? Once I once I get to Texas, I'm gonna start putting the word out. So Richie says that's what my wife and I are running right now. She has the vanilla honors and I have the surpass. Aiming for the aspire late. Yeah, that's it, man. That's it because there's no rush to get the aspire now since all of its younger cards have the FNC. The aspire can wait since you get it, you know, as soon as you get the card anyway, and you can strategize and have all these free nights. And I can, be like Uncle Luke on Luke's Points and Miles and stay in at the Fort Lauderdale Beach resort that I saw him in. I think that's a Conrad. That hotel was next level. You actually look down on the Four Seasons as if they were peasants. So yeah, I definitely want to stay at one of those. So let's see. Let's head on to the next question. The next question is from my mellow, my man, my ace, Anthony Venture. And his question is, how did you get to be so cool? And Calby Eng seconds that notion and he asked that question. So that's two questions in one. I mean, honestly, if you think I'm cool, you know what? I'll take that. I just try to chill. You know what I mean? I have this thing, this weird thing that you don't see a lot. I like to see everybody win. Just try to be a team player. I think I just try to find people and I try to make sure that the best people in the room are the ones that I'm trying to hang out with. You know what I mean? I had the good grace to hook up with a lot of people in the credit card community through multiple discords and just video collaborations, just collaborations. Period, man. Anthony's a fantastic human being, and a lot of people in the chat here, fantastic human beings. So I think my coolness is actually a reflection of the awesome people that I am around. So, how'd I get to be so cool? Is hanging with you guys. So, let's see. Let's go to the next question. So, the next question comes from JB396. And that question is, what is your core setup? Now, I get this question and I kind of get this question. I don't get this question. Now, the reason being is because I have a unique situation where I do travel a lot from my consultancy. Plus, I actually, do remote work. So I'm always working some sort of contract. So essentially, and I have my wallet here. So first and foremost, I never leave home without it. Period. It's my Charles Schwab Platinum card. And the reason I don't leave home without it is because I'm always on a plane. So this 5X, I mean, need I say more? If I was more prepared for the live, I actually got my green card. So I've been using that in order to hit the spend. Secondly, my gold card, because I eat, full stop. I eat and I love points, and this thing just rakes in the points. According to my last video, literally with referrals and everything, for every dollar I spent on that card, I was awarded 17 points. I mean, 17x. You can't beat that. So that's that. So now also in a course setup for me, I have a rotation, but you will see me with a business card. As of right now, depending on where I'm traveling, if I already know where I'm staying, you'll see me with my Marriott business because if I'm staying at a Marriott, this is what will earn me a ton of points in addition to my titanium elite status. Or you will see me because I haven't really shuffled my cards since I came back from California. But here's my business cash, and I do have the business unlimited and the business preferred. So depending on the situation, you'll see me with one of those. And then also, here's another card, and I think Spencer Johnson will appreciate this. It's my Freedom Unlimited. And I never realized This card never leaves my wallet. It's just a stable card, and I like it. I pretty much like all the Chase cards except for the Chase Sapphire Preferred. Even though it's a good card, I'm just so sick of hearing about that card. So obviously, as of right now, this isn't my course setup, but I gotta, shout out the built card again because it is rank day. But that is my course setup. You're gonna see the gold, the platinum. I'm gonna have a personal catch-all and a business catch-all and or some sort of travel focused business card because I travel so much. So that's pretty much going to be it for me. And then I'll rotate the cards as I see fit. Sometimes you'll see the Blue Business Plus in there, sometimes you won't. But then also that also goes into addition with my digital wallet. As a matter of fact, I should be able to pull it up on my phone. Um I was gonna do live on Instagram too, but then I realized it's just too much for me and I know nothing. But yeah, that's my digital wallet here. So I don't know if you guys can see that. But yeah, you got the built card, the World of Hyatt Business, Business Preferred. You see the green, the gold, the platinum, the BCP. So I keep a lot of options, and I also have the Prime card in there for places that use Apple Pay. So let me move these. Let's check the chat before we move on to the next question. All right, that's on my F&I. Okay. Working on it. Yeah, for sure. Just hit me up. Definitely, definitely, definitely will. Yeah, you know what, MR? You're talking about loving the Aspire. I literally have not met a soul walking on this planet that has had that card and said, I don't like it. And I mean, like, not a soul. And I've met a lot of souls. Oh, yeah. The Conrad is nice. We stayed there on Saturdays before we go to Dolphins game. Yeah, that hotel was sick. It was sick. The wife and I were coming up from Miami. We were heading home, and he was in town, so we stopped there. We had some fruity drinks, and it was absolutely fantastic. Okay, MR says my Amex Gold, Hilton Aspire, Delta Reserve covers everything since I downgraded my Platinum. That's actually a smart move, especially where the Delta Reserve is concerned. If you have some travel centric things, because it mirrors the Platinum card in giving you Centurion access, allowing you to gain status and or miles with Delta without, carrying a 695 fee. It's 550, but you get your value because its superpower is the buy one get one first class ticket, which that card pays for itself multiple times every year, and that's before retention. Oh yeah, MR, I'm a total Delta fanboy. That's the only thing I fly. I would literally pay more to fly Delta because it's they've been good to me. So Spencer says Anthony definitely makes him cooler. So see, Anthony, you're infectious. MR says Anthony makes me cooler than if I was using OnlyFans. All right. So you guys have a much more special relationship than me and Anthony do, but it's cool. Spencer says can't go wrong with the CFU. Absolutely. Solid set by. Oh, Dong Kim has joined us. Welcome, Dong Kim. Okay, let's head back to the questions because I'm not going to keep you guys and just ramble, but I like having fun with you guys. So the next question is from Matt Clausen. I think Matt literally needs no introduction, and I know this question is going to make me think. Now, mind you, I have not looked at these questions. I have not prepped any answers to these questions whatsoever, as I promised, because I really want you guys to have my authentic answers to said questions. So his question is, are you ever going to consider the personal world of Hyatt and getting under 524 just for that? And he says that that is his next 424 card. Um, no. Why is my kid screaming? Nah, it'll be all right. Um, as far as the personal world of Hyatt, I gotta get under 524, and right now I'm at 1024, looking to go 11 and or 1224. So even if I decided to do this, it's not gonna be for a while. I actually like the Business Hyatt, but the fact that it doesn't have a free night certificate, which puts it in a vast minority of business hotel cards, really rubs me the wrong way. But it balances it out with the leverage benefit, the leverage membership that I get, and the corporate discount code that I get. Because in some cases, I have actually seen 15% off of the quoted rate using leverage. And then in addition to that, being able to give up to 5 people discover a status with cards with authorized not authorized user cards but employee cards that are free to hold, it's pretty decent. I have maxed out the $100 statement credit. Now, for those of you who don't know, the World of Hyatt Business Card actually gives you two one-time $50 statement credits that you can use for a total of $100, thereby bringing the annual fee down to $95 to match the personal World of Hyatt card that Matt is referring to. So as of right now, honestly, my 524 status is so absolutely and utterly epic. I think in order to get under 524 for that card, no. I would probably go under 524 and garden heavily for Chase Sapphire Reserve or a Freedom Flex. Because as I already have the Freedom Unlimited and the wife has a CSP. So the next question, another friend of the channel, Manny Covington. Oh man, I hope he comes through. Um, you guys definitely, Anthony Venture did a live introducing Manny Covington. If you get a chance, please check out Anthony Venture's page where they have that live. They had a great conversation there, great discussion. Uh, Young guy, super well traveled, super nice guy. He's been a part of this credit community, and pretty much Manny Covington kind of doesn't need any introduction. But I just wanted to let you guys know about that. What do I have back here? Where is it? I thought I had a thing. I don't have a thing. Because these things make my these lives make my mouth get dry. I'm trying to. I thought I brought a water up here, but apparently I didn't, and I'm looking around looking crazy. So let's check the chat before we move on to the next channel. Oh, Manny Covington is in the house. I was just talking about you, bro. Not to add to the QA in the chat, but do you have any recommendations for folks asking for a retention offer? Okay, that question is from Spencer Johnson in the chat, and literally it's just because my eyes fell on it. My recommendation for people, I'll use my personal instance. I have a lot of annual fee cards. So I have my gold and my platinum. And what I intend on doing, I asked for a retention offer when I was in Paris with my platinum card, and I got said retention offer. The gold, I just passed a year. It's going to be a year this month, June, and I actually do not have any intention on asking for a retention offer for the gold card because I'm going to wait. I'm going to stagger them. If you have multiple cards from one issuer, my suggestion would be to stagger the request of your retention. Chances are they're not going to give you one every year, and every other year thing is probably a better bet. But if you have multiple cards, if you're just calling them back to back, you're going to kind of look weird. And I mean, it's easier to remember, but I am actually just going to stagger them. And as far as what to say, I would just simply call them and let them know, hey, I have had this card. I either have or have not gotten use out of the perks. But right now, my future is a little in flux, and I don't know if I'm going to be traveling or dining out or, insert card use here. I don't know if in the short term I'm going to be able to make use of this, and I would hate to have any value unused. This way, it lets them know that the card is valuable to you. You just kind of need a little push in order to keep it. That's a little, psychological warfare that you wage with them. So you use your verbal judo, and that's how you get your retention offers. That would be my suggestion. So let's see here. Oh yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, Anthony, he gets around. He's a good guy. He gets around in a good way, not as Omicron MR. But John R says, I love Delta and Delta fanboy. I got the Delta Gold in March. Wish I had went Delta Platinum now. I live in Kansas City. I hate that airport. I just want you to know. You live in Kansas City. I absolutely hate your airport. We just opened up a brand new terminal. Oh, well, now I don't hate your airport anymore. I was coming through Kansas City frequently when there was no Sky Club, and I didn't know that they opened a new terminal. Just in case I got to come out there to Oracle, because I did some work at Oracle, and that was early last year. So just in case they cycle me back, I definitely want to check out that new Delta Sky Club. All right, awesome. You guys got a Sky Club. Okay, well, you're good then. Okay, MR says, besides the Amazon Prime card, do you have any store cards? Now you know I have the Bass Pro Capital One card. It was in my credit regrets. I guess you're sticking the knife in and you're turning it. Yeah, I got the Bass Pro Capital One card. I got it because a lady told me I was handsome and I was stupid. And I have it. It's out of my 524 slots now. I just use it to buy ammunition. The only other store card I would consider myself really having is the Apple card because really that's I all I consider it is a glorified store card because I mean outside of Apple stuff, it's very limited multipliers and very limited usage. It's a little weird. But for Apple loyalists, it is definitely a great one. The daily cash back doesn't hurt either. But that is the answer to that question. I got to rub my nose again. My mom's going to tell me I do this a lot. Okay, it looks like here. Oh, you'd have to wait a while. Yeah, I'm the worst. Oh, Caesar Joel, I read your question. And I read your question that you left on the community post, and you just asked another one. What is the next points redemption? Well, the next points redemption is actually going to be my return trip from our anniversary in Italy, right? So I'm going to be doing some redemptions, probably try to jump around the Mediterranean, and I want to come back to the US flying something Middle Eastern in business class, hopefully with wood and gold accents. If you get where I'm going here, but that is going to be what I'm going to be eyeing for my next redemption. And hopefully during the summer, some of these issuers push out some other travel partners that they're going to be doing bonuses with, and I will make something happen, film it, and it will be right here on the channel. Okay. Manny Covington says thank you, and he is happy to be in the space with all of us. Okay, Matt Claus said he's going up to 724 with the Hilton card. I'm telling you, run it up. I do that because I hate the 524 rule, so I spit in its face. Yeah, John R. I actually went before they bought Cerner. I was working out at Cerner World Headquarters, and then Oracle swooped in and bought them. So I'm hoping to actually do some business with Oracle. So that's why I'm trying to make it back to KC. Edris Mata says I am 824, been wanting the IHG card. Might have to convince the wife to get it. Hey, look, man, if they send you a mailer, you apply for that card. These things, they, oh, stupid address. You know what? Okay. These things, these right here, these mailers, worth their weight in gold. I got a million chase cards at 824 because of these things. These mailers are they're like infinity stones. I think that's like the time stone for me because I got to figure out what I'm going to do here and all the possibilities. So here, oh yeah, thanks, Caesar. And also, like I said, I did read your question. Your question is actually first. So, the next question, like I said, I got sidetracked because I was introducing Manny Covington and telling you guys how awesome he is because he's awesome. His question is, what is your biggest goal for this YouTube channel? To be honest with you, my biggest goal, it is a business, is after making money, give me that. My biggest goal is to get people acclimated to seeing money in a different way and using redemptions and using credit card points in ways that they never thought they could. I really want to instill some rich habits in the not so rich. And honestly, it's just to reach as many people as I can. It's not really, I understand how to make money on the views and sponsorships and all the other stuff that people do that I don't particularly understand. But honestly, I want to connect with more people. I love the connection that I have with people. The connection that I have with my core audience has been fantastic. So, yeah, man, I just want to grow, as organically as possible, see how far I can take it. And, that's about it. That's my biggest goal is connection. Connection with people is my biggest goal for the YouTube channel. After the money. The money's going to be there though, because I can't leave said money on said table. I actually have a table like here. You heard that? That's my table. But yeah, that's my biggest goal is connection. So the next question is from PK Machine Gun. This is somebody that I met in the credit card community Discord. We talk a lot, and super nice guy. And his question is, what would it take from Capital One to get you on board with some of their cards? When are we going to hear from the kiddos about their thoughts on all your credit cards? Well, um, as far as Capital One goes, there's only one card I want from them. And really, now that I don't know if they still have it. And can someone leave it in the chat if they're still doing the 10x on Turo? Um, it's just a Venture X. It's a great 2x catch-all. You get paid to have it. Look, the card's just good. As much as I can't stand Capital One, the card's just it's good. So what will it take for me to get on board with them? An acceptance, because all they know how to do is reject me. So yeah, I kind of got sour grapes behind that. And the kids, the littles, they don't really have much of an opinion. They don't care as long as I feed them food. But my eldest daughter, who does all of the intros, if she was here right now, I'd just bring her on camera. She thinks I'm rich, and I don't know how to convince her that I'm not rich, but she thinks I'm rich. But she names off all my cards, my platinum, my gold. She knows I'm an Amex fanboy, and she thinks it's awesome because she thinks that my credit cards allow us to do everything, which they kind of do. But I try to explain to her that it's also good responsibility and money management and hard work. So by the way, her last day of school was she goes to private school. So I think it was yesterday. But she told me today she got all A's and that they did state testing and her test scores improved. So good job for my love bug. So let's see here. Let's check the chat. Or goal as well. Sounds like great redemption. Matt Clausen asks, what would it take to go full time? Honestly, to be honest with you, I'll put a number on it. If this channel pulled down 4K a month, I'd go full time. But then again, I'm full time in multiple places anyway. So, but definitely I would devote more time for it because for that to cover house bills, car bills, if YouTube in and of itself covered my monthly expenses plus this rocking and raging daycare that I have these kids in, yeah, that's it. Yeah, 4K. 4K ought to do it. 4K a month on average. I'm not cutting high or low months. On average, yeah, I totally go full time. In Casey next Chad, hit me up. Would be awesome to meet up for a beer. So, oh yeah, awesome, absolutely, John R. I tried this place. I was staying at oh the Kansas City Sheraton. Is it? It's something with a walkway. It's down the street from the arena, and I tried this place called Burnt Ends while I was out there. That place was absolutely delicious. There was this covered walkway, and I think there was a Lowe's hotel. I hope I'm remembering all of this. I took the Kansas City streetcar and all that good stuff, but it was a place called Burnt Ends. It was absolutely fabulous. I ate there a few nights until I left. So yeah, if I'm in Kansas City, I will hit you up. Tell your daughter you are rich because you have a great family. I actually try to instill that with her. Jesus says, get a Capital One card. Subscribers dropping as we speak. Just kidding. Okay, Matt Clausen says the 10X has expired. So that really doesn't make the Venture X really top on my list anymore, but I still think it's a great card. So that's pretty much the one I want. So let's get back to the Q&A. So I just answered PK Machine Gun's question. And the next one is an awesome creator by the name of Joshua Butler. If you have not checked out his channel, please do so. His editing is ridiculous. I'm pretty sure he probably has a summer home in the Hollywood Hills and does Transformer movies in his spare time. This guy, he's just sick with it. Great thumbnails, great editing. Definitely check out his channel. So Joshua Butler asks, what was the most amount of money you've ever left on the table? So Stan the Credit Frog says, nice. And Anthony Venture laughs. I'm sure they are waiting on bated breath to hear my answer to that. Now, honestly, oh wow. Oh man. To be honest with you, and you guys are gonna go crazy. Most money I ever left on the table, right? So go with me here. Let's go in the Wayback Machine. GameStop is gaining speed, gaining momentum. Now, a year prior, my wife, well, my girlfriend at the time, before she even became my fiance, I get her into investing and, pulling some dividends from GameStop. And then it's just like, oh, GameStop, that stock's garbage. We sell off our whole position. One day, I'm at my mom's house and, I'm just running through my Robinhood, stupidest thing ever. GameStop's at $50. Okay. Now it's starting to make its run. I'm like, all right, I'm going to learn options because if I can make money off the stock purchase, I can make money off the options. Now, here's what I didn't learn is that doing options, you should probably do it with a much more reputable brokerage than Robinhood, which was throttling everyone's option spreads at the time. So I jump up one morning, I see some options, $15 a piece. I dropped $750 on said options, and the whole program freezes, locks me out. I run down the stairs in my underwear for my mother-in-law who saw me frantically trying to get her Robinhood to make said purchase. And it was a no-go. And by the next day, those options I would have gained in the six figures based on the amount of options that I was going to buy at $15 per contract. So technically, the most money I left on the table is just around $250,000. And that hurts. That hurts really bad. I just, when we couldn't get it, and after we saw the value of the options on the next trading day, we had a moment of silence in the house for my dignity. And yeah, it took me quite a while to get it back. But that is the most money I've ever left on the table. And I did so by not using the right brokerage. So let's see in the chat here. Bop, 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 bop. Josh does amazing costumes, pop-up jail. Turo no longer listed as Venture X page. Okay. Thank you, Matt Clausen. All right. And you're right. The Capital One buckets do need to follow the 524 rule straight down into Lucifer's outhouse. So the next question is from They Hate Me 2601. And well, they asked me, How many new cars do you foresee yourself acquiring in 2023? Well, that is a great question because I've already got the Fidelity Rewards Signature Visa. I got that card this year. January of 2023, I got my business my oh, my in cash. I got that card this year, so that's two. I got the green card just a week or two ago, so that's three. And I'm looking for a Hilton card, so that's going to be four. And something is telling me that this may entice me, so we may see a number five and or another Amex card because they just keep testing me and tempting me and calling me. So that is the answer for that one. So probably for 2023, anywhere between five and seven cards. So we'll see what else is offered throughout the year. So now the next question is from Stan, the credit frog. Congrats, Stan. Just recently hit 3,000 subscribers. So if you guys can give Stan a round of applause, let him know I said congratulations. We were supposed to link up in California, but I dropped the ball on that because I don't check my Instagram messages because I'm a doofus. So that one's my bad because I think we were like super close to each other. He had to go to Northern California and then he came back and I wasn't able to link up with him. But Stan asks, on average, how many flights do you take and days do I stay in a hotel per month? Now, on average, with connections, on average, six flights a month. And as far as hotel stays, average about 16 days a month. So that really helps me shoot up my status depending on which hotels, my contracting company and I agree that I'm going to be staying on. So that is about it. So that that's the answer to the question. Really helps the status too. So let's see here. MR asks in the chat, any love to high limit credit union cards? Absolutely. I'm just not a member of a credit union. I like anything high limit that will drive my utilization down. Dong Kim says, Capital One good baseball tickets, 5,000 points for field seats. If I watched baseball, I would probably be into that. I mean, I'm not saying that Capital One is the worst thing in the world. They just aren't for me, and they have made it very clear in no uncertain terms. I want everybody to welcome Tito's Financial Corner in the building. Thank you for coming through, Tito. I appreciate you. So we're closing on an hour. I still got some questions to go. So now we're going to move on to Richie. Richie asks, if you were to come out with your own credit card, would you, would you approve Capital One's application? Eventually, yes. But they are going to eat so many inquiries for not enough established credit. What other reason would I use to reject them? Like a lot. Oh, uh, uh, too much unused credit. What's another stupid one? Uh, their stupid faces put on those stupid letters. Oh, too many applications in too short a time. Yeah. Would I approve them eventually? Absolutely. But I'd make it hurt. Call it revenge. But that's what I would do. But thanks for that question, Richie. So then the next question is from Ruby Daniels 1601. And they ask, regarding Amex Delta Sky Miles, do you have a certain amount that you would like to keep available within your account at all times? The short answer to that is no. The only reason you'll see Sky Miles in my account is because I haven't been to an airport. Other than that, I literally go out of my way to burn Sky Miles just like I burn everything else. I don't keep anything for over a year. So if I find that I have a lot of Sky Miles, I will literally go to the Delta Lounge and get the non-complimentary drinks, and I will run up the Sky Miles to pay for them. So yeah, I don't really keep any. Like right now, I think I'm up to like 35,000 because I keep hitting them for the bag guarantee. So the points are actually racking up faster than I can get rid of them. And by the way, I was just at the Sky Lounge, the Sky Club at LAX that they just redid. It's absolutely beautiful. Me and the wife were there. We had finished a contract and we hung out there, and that Sky Club is massive. Literally, the Sky Clubs in Atlanta don't hold a candle to the one in LA, and the LA one is really nice. I didn't get to hit the Centurion because I wasn't in the Tom Bradley terminal, but the LA Sky Club, if you get a chance, it's reminiscent of the Salt Lake City Sky Club where you have to ride an elevator to get up there. And yeah, it's large, it's spacious. It is a great Sky Club. MR says pesos go fast. Oh yeah, I burn them. I light them on fire. Just as soon as I get them, it's a wrap. I'm looking for ways to spend them. Richie says, I apologize for that question. I was sober when I asked it. It was still funny. It was still an awesome question. But yeah, I definitely make it hurt. No questions asked. So let's see here. The next question is from another awesome creator, Matt Welter. If you guys get a chance, please check out Matt Welter's stuff. I really like I said before, I fell into his content because what he would do is actually lay out the benefits of credit cards in relations to how many times over and over and over again said credit cards can be valued to pay out the annual fee, thereby imparting value. Awesome guy, awesome creator. I think he's getting married soon too. So let's all keep our fingers crossed for Matt Welter. I hope he makes it in here, but yeah, he's awesome. So his question is, what has been your favorite travel redemption thus far? And what is an aspirational travel redemption that you have for the future? Far and away, our trip to Paris was just utterly amazing. Even though we went, it was chilly because it was January, but it was utterly amazing. Now we've went to places like we took our first trip to San Francisco. Before that, saw Alcatraz, Golden Gate Bridge. That was nice, but by far, taking a day trip to London in the Channel on a high speed train, our Paris trip was just epic. We are going to try to outdo ourselves when we fly into Milan and we, run the boot and look at all the spots in Italy. And we're going to try to hit Cairo and touch a pyramid. So that is our next redemption. But by far, Paris is the best one. And an aspirational travel redemption, we have been kicking around Asia, maybe a Tokyo. I would love to go stay at the Park Hyatt Tokyo. It's beautiful, but there is a Park Hyatt in Abu Dhabi that I saw a picture of. There's like swim up rooms, these villas. They're crazy. Now, mind you, most people would expect me to say the Maldives. If I was going to go to a Pacific island, I would probably not do the Maldives since they're, the top of everybody's list right now because I've heard great things about Bora Bora. I definitely want to see Bora Bora, maybe the Four Seasons at Bora Bora. Who knows? But however I can do the redemption, that is it. So right now, our next aspirational one is either going to be Asia or the Middle East, like Dubai or Abu Dhabi. Now, for the last and final question, it comes from Tito's Financial Corner. And he asks, if you could go back in time and give young Chad one piece of advice, what would it be? Honestly, it would be guard your credit with your life. I have over 20-year credit history, and frankly, the mistakes and the pitfalls and the sheer and utter nonsense, the stupid stuff that I bought for no reason, the things that I didn't understand, the ungodly amounts of interest I've paid in my lifetime. I'm pretty sure I've put some trust funds, kid through college and even probably have financed a raging drug habit. That's how much interest I have paid in fees because of my sheer lack of understanding of credit. But now that I know better, I tend to do better. And that's why I am right under an 800 credit score. I'm 3 points away from cracking 800, according to Credit Karma, which is stupid. Nobody uses it, but I'll double check my FICO and give you guys an update then too. And that is it. Those are all the questions from the Q&A. So let's head over to the chat. And I have here MR says, I joined NASA FCU and UNFCU for this reason. The UNFCU has a niche in the foreign real estate market loans. Check it out. Okay. You said UNFCU. Okay. Matter of fact, look, if I say okay and I don't write it down, chances are I'm not going to look, but I'm actually writing it down. See, and I have it written down. So Matt says I would use sky mounts for kindling. You're absolutely right. Let them burn. So best advice I can give. Oh yeah, thanks. Uh, no, Spencer, you asked your question in the chat. I don't think you were on the community post, but yeah, you asked your question earlier in the chat. I mean, if you have another one, by all means, I'm here. Okay, Matt Clausen, you know what? Thank you so much for reminding me. Now, Josh Butler did a video about the newest built challenge. So I did the built challenge last night, and I was hoping to get 100,000 points, but I got 50. 50. Then I did their quiz, and I got the bonus. So I think that was 300. So about 350 I got from all the built challenges. United Nations. Okay. United Nations. Okay, let me do that. United Nations. Okay, so now I know the credit union. All right. Spencer says, yeah, I thought I asked one of the community posts, but I must have forgot. It's no big deal. You own a Discord. You're busy. I understand. Richie says, anything new on Built adding mortgages yet? I want the card, but really doesn't fit in my setup until that happens. I haven't heard anything, and I totally understand, especially if you're not doing if you don't have like HOAs or stuff like that, or something that you can really like run up the status on the Built card. I totally get it, but I haven't heard anything about mortgages yet. And I actually have, like reminders. Is that Mrs. Minutes? You want to come say hi? Oh, you don't have any of the midgets with you? Sorry, I was gonna grab the wife. She walked past the room. Um, but yeah, I haven't heard anything about the mortgages. But as soon as I do, I will definitely jump on and I will be screaming it from the rooftops. Oh, I'll definitely tell you guys said hi. But this has been awesome. So now we got through the Q&A. We got through talking about plans. So now within a day of each other, just in case you joined, right? I got this. 150,000 pre-approved for 150,000 MR points for an Amex business card. $15,000 worth to spend in the first 3 months. Now that was rough. Now I was able to actually do it for the Chase Business Inc. Preferred, but I had an expense coming up. Now I really don't want to leave this 150,000 points on the table, but I don't think I have the spend to actually support this one. So it's making me yawn. Oh man, this hurts. But this is the universe testing me. But yeah, man, that one ouch. So let's talk about the Chase Inc. Now, I'm trying to understand why they sent me another one of these for the Inc Unlimited when this was the first Chase Inc card that I got. Now, they didn't send me as a sole prop. They legit sent it to me under my company name where I already have one. So it says request your Chase Inc Unlimited card by July 3rd. Apply at chase.com. or scan the QR code. So now I already have one. So how about this? For the people who are in the chat, since you guys are here, I got 20 people here. So I'm going to need at least 11. Let's take a vote. Now, this is a no annual fee card. Um, looks like it's 75,000 points back for $6,000 in the first 3 months of spend, which is much easier than 15,000. So all those in favor of me having a look-see at this ink card, let me get a thumbs up in the chat. And all those not in favor, let me get a thumbs down. And let's see what happens here. Okay. I got one. Okay. That's two. I'm actually going to tally the score here. Oh, wow. 3, 4. Oh. Okay. Oh, looks like I think I'm going to be applying for a credit card. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. So, I don't just talk, I deliver. Let's do it. So, it's going to be easier instead of me doing it on the computer. I'll just do it on my phone. Let's see what happens. Don't stop until you hit 24, 24. Yeah, they're going to call me the new Jack Bauer. But yeah, let's see what happens. Let's cheese.com. I'm doing it on my phone, live application here on the live. Now, the funny thing is, I think more people have actually been approved for cards on my live streams than I have. Every card approval I have has been like, at home, no one's seen it. And I'm like, hey, did you guys see that? And I just have the card because it don't. Well, anyway, let's enter the referral number. Where is it? Give me a second. Is it on the paper? All right. Is it on the paper? 12-digit referral code. Okay, I found it. I mean, I don't really even see why they would give this to me, but it's not like I'm not going to ask. All right, let's see here. Why is this not working? Okay. All right, honor. My name. Okay, I'm doing it now. Literally, we are doing it live. Never have I seen Watch Me Apply live. You're the man. Hey, I appreciate you. Yeah, you guys. Yeah, it's live. I'm literally doing it as we speak. Okay, let's do this. Put my personal information. Let's do this. Let's see if it works like this. Since I have one for my business, let's see if they'll let me do one as a sole prop. Or go the way of loops, points, and miles. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm like excited. My hands are shaking. I should record. Da 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 da. Let's see this. This would be crazy if they gave me this card. Okay, put my number in. Blah 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 blah. Okay, got that in. Income information. Let's choose a sole prop. Okay, name on the card. I'm a sole prop, but let's put a business name of Chad's Money Minutes. If they, oh my god, if they approve this. Okay, does your business have another name? No. Blah blah blah. Why you want my EIN? I'm doing sole prop. Is a business physical address. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do this. Establish on what? All right, let's do this. Let's do this. 4. Um, okay, let's do this. Oh, that's 1 0 too many. Hold on, you guys. I'm still doing it. Category. Okay. I agree with you, Tito. It totally is addicting. Information. Let's see here. Nope. Other information. Nope. Let's do that. I don't know what that is. To let's see how this works. No. Yes. No. Let's see. This should not work. I have read and agreed to the above. I've read and agreed to the above. So now, oh, we're going to hit submit. Oh, what I miss? What? Okay, it looks like they need that. Oh, no. Ha ha. Okay, right? Okay, okay. Now we're going to try that again. Submit. Okay. God, they should not get. There's no way they're giving me this card. I got to get a needs review. They give me this card. This is going to be sick. I've applied now, so thanks for the inquiry, everybody. So yeah, it's still working on my request. I don't even know. I don't even want to look at this thing, but you have just seen. Some of you have just seen your very first live watch me apply. All right. So what do they say here? Oh, well, truth in reporting. They literally said, I don't know if you can't see it, but you definitely don't see a happy face here. It says, thank you for your request. Unfortunately, we could not approve your application. So now, what does that mean? That means that the mailer theory, depending on how many cards you've gotten, Chase, depending on your 524 status, because I'll see when they send me the notice, they don't always work out. This is actually the first one that I got that did not work out. I've seen them not work out for other people, but at this point now, I am batting 66% because out of 3 mailers that I've gotten, this is the only one that has not produced not only an approval, but an instant approval. So, what are you going to do? But you guys know me, you know my velocity, all gas, no brakes. So it doesn't even matter because legit, I just got a green card. So I knew my wife was coming upstairs. If I knew that she was coming up here, I would have had her bring it. By the way, if you've never seen the green card, Recon, I'm not gonna lie to you. I I don't know if I'm gonna call him. I mean, yeah, I'll call him. I'll definitely call him. I'll give him a call tomorrow and see what's up. Because what they did was they sent me the invite code based on my EIN LLC. So what I did was actually took the invite code and I applied a sole prop. So that may be what threw it off. But who knows? You know what? Part of me was not going to do a recon because I just wanted to do it for the channel. If I got it, great, and if I didn't, I was going to leave it alone. But then again, I have to think that that could be me leaving dollars. Do I have a dollar? I can't leave this on the table. That goes against everything that Chad's Money Minute stands for. So yes, I will be contacting Recon just to see. They give me a hard no, no big deal. I got a million credit cards anyway. Oh man, this is crazy. This is crazy. So, well, that's been a thing. Now, I don't advocate that people do what I do because I'm at a point where I don't care. I have I think that's like inquiry number 16 on TransUnion, and I think Chase runs all three of them when you do an application. It's no big deal. What can you do? You lose some, but I actually have the card anyway, so it doesn't really even matter. Matt Clausen, I do not know. This is more suspenseful than the Spanish soap opera. Oh, you watch the telenovelas? I used to I would actually listen to them in the background before, and it's a wonder I never picked up any Spanish. But that was pretty awesome. Hey, I appreciate all the upvotes, you guys. And you know me, if I say it, I mean it. I'm gonna follow through with it, and that's how I do. Oh, did I order the pizza for the kids? I don't think I ordered the pizza for the kids. My wife's gonna kill me if I don't order the pizza for the kids. Let me order the pizza for the kids. Um, uh, da, 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 um, ooh, yeah, let's try to get that out here ASAP. Yeah, I was definitely chasing the dragon, MR. That was a good. I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like I got a little fix for that. I'm legitimately doing this live and ordering pizza for the kids because she told me to order it before I went live, and I don't want no problems. So yeah, the kids actually like Domino's. They really they go crazy for Domino's. So I'm going to order them up some Domino's. Let's get them a little pizza here. Uh, let's do that. So sorry. I really don't want to catch grief because they eat every day. So that's like a thing, and it's like she's really trying to stick to it, and so on and so forth. But they eat plain pizza, so it doesn't matter. Chase for me only runs Experian, but in New York. Okay, I hear that, man. The Baldy, thank you for the sacrifice, though. Hey, pleasure. I do it for the people. So, do I have a pizza so that my wife doesn't? Okay, awesome. All right, I got a pizza. Okay, I don't want that. Okay, let's check out. I gotta get these kids some food. I'm so sorry. I should have been more prepared, but I do gotta get these kids some food. What do they want? Marble cookie. You know what? I'm feeling like an extra fatty. I'm actually gonna add all this stuff. God, I'm such a fatty. Let's see here. No, I don't want to round up my change here. Put that good built card in. Get that 6X, baby. Let's go ahead and give him a good tip. Good job. Good job bringing my pizza. So that way the wife doesn't strangle me. Okay, so back to Domino's tracker up. And that's me adulting. I'm really not good at it. So let's see here. Jets. Oh no, I don't have that here. I'm down in South Florida, so it's only like the major chains. That and Marco's Pizza. Thank you, Chad. Hey, you're welcome, Don Kim. For the people, It's for the people. So Anthony Venture says Domino's where it's at. See, that's why you're my homie. Get the $5.99 for a medium deal. I hear there's some sort of code that you can put in where you always get that. I do not have said code, and I think I just paid like $20 for a marble cookie that really I'm a fatty and I don't really need to eat it. That's how come I normally film from up here because I got like a Chris Kringle vibe going on down here. But oh, you guys like my shirt? The wife got it for me because she said I am going to be uber successful, so she got me a CEO shirt. What? What? Anthony? Really? Really? This is what we're doing? Is this what we're doing, Anthony? Thank you so much for the super chat, Anthony. Oh man. Oh geez. I appreciate that, man. That is awesome. Thank you. Deep dish for days in my town. I love deep dish pizza. Funny story. I go and I work. I was working a contract in what was it, Skokie? No. Nope, nope, nope. Libertyville? It was somewhere out in Chicagoland. And it had always been a thing for me to have real authentic Chicago deep dish pizza in Chicago. I ordered a whole medium pizza for myself because, I just didn't like my heart pumping at maximum efficiency. So I got the pizza back to the hotel. It must have been that thick. I ate one slice of the pizza and fell into a cheese coma that I think I may have been late to work the next day. And I've decided Chicago deep dish, it has defeated me. Other deep dish I'm down with. I can't do Chicago deep dish. You guys win. I was defeated. Oh, this is crazy. Anthony with the super chat. Oh, MR comes in with the super chat. You guys are killing me, man. I thank you. Thank you. I didn't expect this at all. That is crazy. Thank you. Wow. I mean, wow. Let me go back in the chat and wow. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Pizza Hut, Papa John's, thank you for the sacrifice, Chase only runs, Domino's where it's at, deep dish for days, Hawaiian pizza. I don't do Hawaiian pizza. I think it's absolutely blasphemous to put pineapple on pizza. And I don't know who came up with that, but I bet they work at Capital One. And they also came up with buckets. I'm almost certain of it. I don't understand pineapple on pizza, and that will never be my thing. It's never going to be my jam. Duncan says secret pizza for the Vegas meetup. Good pizza in Vegas. Okay, yeah, definitely. I mean, by all means, lead the way. I'm with it. Now, Matt Clausen says, "Man, now I want real New York slice and burnt ends." Yeah, that that actually works. Spencer says, "See, Tony is cool." Who said Tony wasn't cool? It wasn't me. It wasn't. It wasn't. It wasn't me. I can tell you that. That is not a thing I would have said. MR says, breadsticks. Okay, so I got enough for a pizza and some breadsticks. Much obliged. Much appreciated. Matt Clausen says, I heard there was a secret code to Domino's does it, and it pleases some people. MR says in Chicago, 3 slices of deep dish will put you in a coma. Yeah, I wasn't ready. And yeah, I was out. It's to avoid the noise, man. Oh, Tito's financial corner. He has now covered the drinks. We got a Pepsi. Oh man. Oh man, I should have her bring the kids up. She's gotta see this. This is crazy. Thank you. Oh, this is gonna be the best tasting pizza ever. We're gonna talk about this. We've got to talk about this. Like legit, I'm telling you, I was gonna go live on Instagram. I had this thing that I was gonna do, and yeah, so that way it would have faced me out of camera here. But like, I'd rather just do YouTube. I don't. People who do like that multiple stuff, God bless them. I can't do it. Geez, I've had you guys in here for an hour and a half. Doesn't somebody have a live scheduled? Anthony, don't you have a live scheduled after this? I mean, let me know in the chat. I don't want to take up everybody's time, but this is a lot of fun. I really like doing these, even though my mouth gets dry. This is a ton of fun, and I love the practice. So Matt Clausen says Hawaiian pizza is Canadian by way of British Columbia. You know what? For some reason, the fact that you typed that with the utmost confidence leads me to not even argue the point with you. I'm just going to go ahead and believe you. British Columbians created Hawaiian pizza. Okay, I'm with it. Because I'm not too confident to say that somebody may know more than me. Can't forget that Pepsi. Usually Saturday. Oh, I thought for some reason that you had something special today. Now, it's been an hour and a half, and some of you weren't here at the beginning. I was actually supposed to have a special guest, and her name is Kayla, and her page is Kayla Shenanigans. I actually I linked it earlier. I'm gonna go ahead and link it again. She's a young lady who does shorts. She does a lot of shorts content about hair care and stuff, and she has segued into credit cards. She has applied and been approved for numerous Capital One cards, including Capital Business, and she is a big fan of the Amex Gold card. So she will actually, I think she did her first redemption how to video there, but her channel is there. Please check it out. Now, the thing is I love pushing up and coming YouTubers. I love the little guys. I love the small guys. You know, we have this community and ideas are so fresh. You know what I mean? And even though you have the big guys that have the followings, I love the fresh ideas of little guys, and I will always champion small YouTubers. I want everybody to push to that 1K because actually, a very tiny percentage of channels formed on YouTube ever actually get monetized. The vast majority never. And when I say the vast majority, I heard the number, I forgot the specific number, but I know that over 90% do not reach monetization. So that's just to give you an idea. Anybody who is here on this channel, remember 1K is actually a super milestone. I think she's at like 800 and something. So I was hoping to get her a push as well. But I will push anybody who is really dedicated to the craft. And luckily, I have a lot of creators in here. Tito's Financial Corner, Anthony Venture, soon to be Matt Clausen, Spencer Johnson is in here. What other creators? Because I don't want to miss anybody. You know what I mean? Just awesome. The Amex boss, um, Calby. Oh man, Calby, you just snuck right in there. I didn't even know you were in here. Man, my bad. I would have said hello. But I have the privilege of being around some awesome creators, and I just really like the closeness of this community, especially because people are still hungry. You know what I mean? They're not just regurgitating a lot of stuff. They're still hungry. They're trying to get into it. So yeah, this is going to be great. So when I find a way to get her to go live, I definitely want to get her introduced and get her introduced to you guys, and also have her outline her credit card journey. My foot's itching. Okay, that was yesterday. Yeah. I saw a doc. Okay, Tito is familiar with Kayla. Yeah, she rattles that stuff off. She's pretty sharp. So yeah, definitely. I'm gonna try to get her to join some of the discords. Then on top of that, get some more girls in the mix. Get some females in the mix because they have great takes on things. My last live, I had two young ladies in a live, and I didn't even expect it. Um, so they were very much so welcome and sharp too. Knew their stuff. But That is it, man. We have done an hour and a half. It is 8:30. I don't want to keep you guys too much. And I actually feel good that I managed to order the pizza because I didn't want my wife to strangle me since she asked me to order it before. So we did a live watch me apply. I do have the green card. Should I go get the green card? You know what? I'm going to go get the green card. So here, this way you don't hear my kids screaming. Oh, who is this? Let's go, Matt. Starting with what's in my wallet and regret. That's it, Matt. And that's it, Matt. And I want to see those videos. I'm getting the green card. Come here. Come here. Come on, let's meet everybody. We're gonna meet everybody. Who is that? Say hi to the credit community. Let's put. Say hi. Say hi. We got the Amex green card. Green card. So the green card came in, record high sign up bonus, and I've been using it. You like it? Do you like it? Do you like the green card? Huh, baby girl? So it's plastic, so you can hear that.
That's
You want
it.
to drop it?
The big
See? She likes to drop tests as well. So figured I'd introduce you guys to one of my little co-stars here. Right, kiddo? Okay, all right. Okay, so you threw it on the ground? Yeah, on the ground. You're about to go back to your mom. But yeah, so I just wanted to show you guys. All right, honey. Okay. Okay. I just wanted to show you guys a green card. Record high 60,000 MR point bonus for $2,000 worth of spend in the first 6 months, plus 20% back as a statement credit up to $200. So, what do you want me to buy you? I'm not buying you nothing. Shush. I'm not buying you nothing. So, the best bet for using this record high sign up bonus for the green card is actually with that 2,000, make sure half that spend is on travel. You get 3x points for travel anyway. So that's 3,000 points. Plus you get $200 back, and then spend another $1,000, and you get 60,000 points. That is as much as a standard gold offer.
Come here.
Come here. You been eating Doritos? Have you been eating Doritos? All right. All right. Are you gonna say, look, wave? Are you gonna wave? Are you gonna wave?
Wave.
Oh, you're looking at you. Look, wave there to the camera. All right. Okay. All right. You're gonna exit stage left. Come on, kiddo. I'm gonna put her here, and then we're gonna wrap up, you guys. Come on, boo boo. Uppy, uppy.
Uppy, uppy.
Uppy, uppy. Pizza's on its way. I'm coming right back, sweetie pie. Almost. Okay, so back to my unorthodox live. That was my little mini minute. Just wanted to explain to you guys a green card. And that is it. You know, I'm not going to hold you guys here. I do things very my way, not exactly the way that most people do it, but I really enjoy it. I got to get back to editing some of the videos. I had to run up and down the steps, and I'm old and fat and out of shape, so I'm winded. Um, I'm going to get to editing those videos and put out the videos that I was talking about earlier that I covered. One's going to be airline cards in relation to airline status. Another one's going to be about travel hubs, the airline alliances and legacy partner travel hubs and how they relate to each other. Then the other one's going to be a reaction to Spencer Johnson's redemption video. So yeah, it's after 8:30. We've been going an hour and 40. I'm going to spend some time with the family, call my mom, see how things are going. It's her birthday. So I'm going to say what's up to Mother Minutes. And that is about it, man. I just want to thank everybody who came out and had fun on this live. I hope this was fun. And this is definitely going to be a monthly thing. The rent day Q&A or the Uber day Q&A. Remember to use your Uber dollars. They have all reset. As of today, you have replenished your Uber dollars. So remember to use those. Remember your double multipliers for Built. And just keep being awesome, man. Thank you so much for coming through. Yeah, man. Yeah, Spencer, look, you know, I know I'm trying to say goodbye, but really and truly, that video, when you look at that video through a lens of somebody who has done a lot of different things with money, you realize, and this is something I touch on in my video, the points and miles that we get have a stated value, an extrinsic value. But there's an intrinsic value that is special to every person that actually interacts with them. And the fact that, and I think I commented on the video as well, your choice of item to buy, it it sells itself. You get what I'm saying? So even if you depreciate said item over 5 years, the utility still vastly outweighs the points that you use, and you don't have to pay any cash out of pocket. So now, unless for some reason Chase has like a 30 or 40% devaluation in the UR points, you're still beating out the inflation on fiat currency. In other words, like actual green dollars. So it was yeah, it was awesome, and it really inspired me to make a video. I didn't even script it. I literally just came off the dome because I really wanted people to get a deeper understanding of what it is and maybe why it is that we do this, and maybe help some people along that might be scared to get into it because they don't know the just right way to do things. All right, so we are looking good. I appreciate all the birthday wishes for Mother Minutes. Once again, man, thank you guys so much for coming. I really appreciate it. That's why I want to start on time. And when I get that live with Kayla Shenanigans up, I'll go ahead and put it in the community. We'll set it up, we'll schedule it, and I'll get her introduced to the community. Awesome. Hey man. Hey Spencer, I appreciate you being here, man. I know you're super busy, and thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate it, man. I appreciate everybody who took time out to be here because you could have been anywhere else, but you chose to be here. So from the Money Minutes family, I'm gonna be signing off. So I'm at 1:44:30. So I got 20 seconds because I'm gonna do it at 1:45 for it to be nice and even so I can look cool. So I probably would have looked cooler with a Business Unlimited ink. But who's keeping score? Um, Unfortunately, I just don't have the spend to support that Business Platinum. But if I did, I'd have one of those coming in the mail too. But with that being said, have a great night, everybody.